friends, and welcome to the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and today we are going to be looking at some footage provided us by my man Dretzel from the We With Live community guilds, and he has sent me this video, and we are going to specifically be looking at how he performs in Arena. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is not the first time that we have seen footage from Dretzel. If you want to take a look at why I want to show you his material, he is currently ranked 4th in the arena. His highest rank is 1, lowest rank is 6, and his average rank is 2. Now he flips back and forth between 1 and 2 on an every other day basis, which is interesting because what he keeps doing is tweaking his team to find out what is the best possible. All of his characters that we are looking at are Gear 11, do have some pretty solid mods. They are all leveled up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the battles. We're only going to be showing 4 of the 5, while the 5th battle that he fought today did put him in the 1st place. It is a similar battle to another battle that we'll be looking at, and as such, we're just going to look at those other 4. Now, this first battle that he is fighting, the first arena that he is fighting against, has Ezra, Qui-Gon Jinn, General Kenobi, Yoda, and R2-D2. Now, I do believe that Qui-Gon Jinn is Zated as well as R2-D2. I'm not 100% sure if Yoda is. It looks like he might be. But let's just watch as he handily defeats this team. Now, this second team that we see has a Rex lead, Thrawn, Chase, and Nihilus makeup. It is very similar, nigh unto his own team, right? As this battle plays out, I kind of want to look at the mods or the specific stats of each of the players now, or each of the characters on his team. Now, we look at mods for General Rex, or Captain Rex, and we see a speed mod, health mods, and an increase of 82 speed. Now, speed is critical in the arena, and his speed currently is 236 for Rex. If we look at First Order Stormtrooper, First Order Stormtrooper is at 185. His mods are very similar to those that Rex has. We see a speed boost as well as a health boost. If we look at Kenobi, we're seeing the same thing. With the exception of a health boost, we see a defensive boost. Kenobi's speed does sit at 215. Next, we have Darth Nihilus. Nihilus is at 213 for speed. He only has a speed boost. Additionally, he has a increase in tenacity and a health mod thrown on him, but he does give some pretty sweet speed increase. Or those 2 mods that he has on that character do have some pretty sweet additional speed. One mod has 12, where the other one has 5. And rounding out the team is Grand Admiral Thrawn, whose speed sits at 260. So for those of you naysayers who say Thrawn needs to have a low speed, the footage that we're watching begs to differ. Now, mods, he has a plus 95 speed increase to his basic, which I believe sits right at 150, plus the additional 10% bonus, which puts him just over the top. Now, that second battle, he was able to beat pretty handily. He had a little bit of trouble towards the end. Now, in this third battle, he is facing a pretty typical top-tier team. and it is made up of General Kenobi, Admiral Thrawn, Nihilus, and Shore Trooper with the accompanying Death Trooper. But as you can see here in this third battle, again, he does defeat this team pretty handily. Doesn't lose a single character. And in the final round, the final team that he goes against that we'll be showing tonight is the very similar makeup, but instead of a Rex. So this final bout is similar to the second one that we saw, but instead of a Rex lead or instead of a Rex team, we have a Kenobi one. And so one of the things I want to point out about this is speed. Drexel was telling me as he sent me this footage that the Admiral Thrawn on the opposing team has a much higher speed, or at least a higher speed than his own Thrawn. And I think it's only by 1 point, or maybe it was by 5 points. It wasn't much, but you'll notice that with just 1 point of difference, he starts to struggle quite a bit with this team. Now, he is able to take Thrawn out of the match pretty quickly. It looks like Nihilus has gone next, but he's already lost one player. He's not going to defeat this battle hands down. He's going to struggle with it. Now he's lost the second player, and we'll see how this match actually plays out, but this is kind of a nail-biter. I don't want to give it away. Let's watch. Squeak out a victory, and I say squeak out, he did have 3 characters left, but that was kind of a nail-biter towards the end. But it seems to me that to have a meta team, or to have a team that is going to be able to perform highly in the arena, and maybe I'm using the term meta wrong, but what I think is, or what I'm seeing with a lot of these things is, no matter whether you have a Rex lead or whether you have a Thrawn lead, or whether you say that the meta is Rex, the meta is Thrawn, it seems to me that General Kenobi is a pretty amazing or pretty constant staple in these groups, in these teams. Of the 4 groups that we saw tonight, General Kenobi was in 3 of them, and that says a lot. Thrawn is great, Rex is great, but if you don't have a tune like Kenobi, you're going to struggle with reaching those top tiers of the arena. I wanted to show this to you so that you can see what it takes and see what a number 1 position in arena looks like. For those of you who are like me, who may struggle to get there, I'm in a pretty competitive shard. With that, leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you think about this group. Let me know if you have any questions about the way that his team is set up. Leave a comment in the section below. Subscribe to our channel. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Thank you for your support, and as always, my friends, stay nerdy.